everyone, I am Amy with My Amelia James by Amy. I just wanted to hop on real quick to tell you why I chose to go with My Amelia James versus the other companies. And bear with me, please. This is my very first YouTube video, so a little nervous but excited at the same time. So currently I work at an insurance agency in Florida, and I very much love my job. I've worked there, it'll be 10 years in April that I worked at this company, but I did want to find something that would be fun to do on my spare time after I got off work, and to also make some extra income to go towards bills. So I did my research. I spoke with my cousin. She got me hooked on LuLaRoe. She is a consultant. She just started, I want to say around July of last year, which is when I got hooked, and I fell in love with the clothes. They're super comfy, super fun to wear. I mean, very versatile. Really love the clothes. And looked into becoming a rep for them. She told me she spent more than what I would be willing to spend, but she spent $10,000. She went with the higher package, and then she added on some things after she paid for her package. I'm not really looking to do that. I want to start off small and then build my inventory. Just kind of get my foot in the door, see if I like it or not. So $4,000 to $10,000 package startup fee to join LuLaRoe was pretty hefty for me. I don't really have that kind of money just sitting around. I do love to travel, so it's this would be something that could give me some extra income to travel with my boyfriend. So after I found out about LuLaRoe and that I did want to try to sell clothing, I talked to my sister, and we thought about maybe doing it together, so that way we wouldn't both have to come up with $5,000 to start off with. Well, then she told me about another company called Agnes and Dora. So I did my research, went on there. I found out that their package started at $2,500, which is way more reasonable than $5,000 to start off with LuLaRoe. So I'm like, oh, that's great. Let's go ahead, sign me up. I got on the queue. It just so happened that the queue opened up, so I got on the queue. And then we found out later that they removed the $2,500 package or kit, and went possibly, we're not sure yet, went to $3,000 or $5,000. $3,000, okay, I think, I mean, it's still down from, $3,000 is still down from $5,000, so I'm like, okay, sure, I can probably, that should be fine. It's around tax time. I'll have some extra money coming in. So, I stayed on the list, and, I ordered some clothes. I'm a big Periscope shopper. I love to shop on Periscope. And then when I was on one of the Periscope QB questions and answers or chat groups, I saw someone post about My Amelia James, and I'm like, oh, awesome, let me jump on there. Let me see what that's all about. Couldn't find anything about them, so kind of gave up on it. And then I saw someone talk about Honey and Lace. I jumped on. Couldn't really find anything about the company. There was like one girl on YouTube talking about the company. So I kind of like was like, nah, I'll just stay on the Agnes and Dora train. I can hold out. That's fine. So then I went online because someone's like, ooh, Honey and Lace is out there. They're just not out on the website. You just got to go on Facebook and search some groups. So I went on and joined some groups, and I got in touch with a person in Florida, and she added me to her personal rep group and had some information, and I got all the details, and their packages range from $1,000 to $4,000, and I'm like, ooh, that's awesome. Let me see what's going on. But then I'm like, I don't know. I'll just stick with Agnes and Dora. I'm not sure that I would like their clothes as much as I like where Agnes and Dora is currently. So I looked at all this stuff and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I stuck with Agnes and Dora. I was one night shopping, looking at on Periscope, and someone brought up well, not someone brought up, really randomly, a girl was talking about how My Amelia James had just opened their queue to onboard. So I'm like, oh my gosh, let me see what's going on. So I immediately emailed her, asked her all these questions, and she couldn't really answer quite everything because this company is still in startup phase, so she couldn't really answer as much as I needed. So she referred me to the founder of the company, which is Ariana, and I was lucky enough to be able to speak with her on the phone, which was amazing. She answered all of my questions. Any concerns I had, she answered them. I was able to email her and she was able to answer me, and so literally I spoke to my boyfriend about it. I'm like, this is a great opportunity. I'm gonna be able to go out on there as a founder, one of their first reps, I'm gonna be like within the top 15. That's amazing. I should go ahead and get in on it. And she sent me the invoice and I paid it. So I am waiting on my inventory now from the company. It was kind of a gamble because I've seen pictures of the clothing. They look amazing. I really think it's my style. And I know that the leggings are very, very similar to, well, they looked similar to Agnes and Dora. Come to find out, they either use the same distributor or the same manufacturer. I'm not sure which. So we will have some of the prints. Right now, we'll have some of the prints that Agnes and Dora and Honey and Lace have. I know Agnes and Dora is doing exclusive now, so we might not have the same prints as they have moving forward, but I know that she is working with a designer and they hope to get everything exclusive to My Amelia James. So that is something down the road that she is trying to work on. But again, we're in startup phase. The company has not officially launched. It's not going to launch till February 1st. She just hired a designer to work for the company, and also the marketing rep doesn't start until February 1st. Onboarding right now, I believe, is taking 4 to 5, like once you sign your papers and pay your kit, I believe it's 4 to 5 weeks to receive your inventory. So Ariana used to be a rep for LuLaRoe and Agnes and Dora. She started off with LuLaRoe, loved the company, was very successful, made money, but she felt that they were growing too big, and also that the quality control of the clothing wasn't up to par with how she liked to run things. So she joined Agnes and Dora, and she did sell with them, and she didn't really care for the way that the discounts worked with Agnes and Dora. She felt like she should have more freedom. It's supposed to be you running your own business and you're being limited, so she wanted to do things a little bit differently and free up the way that we're able to do things. I know with other companies, they will not allow you to use websites that have a cart. But she said that we are able to go on and create our own website and have a checkout cart for our customers to go on and buy our inventory. So we're not having to go on and do online sales or album sales. We could go on, post our inventory, and people can check out on our website without us having to have them fill out a Google Doc and wait for an invoice. They could pay it immediately. So that was one great thing. Right now, the company is not an MLM company. It's not going to switch to an MLM until March or April. It's going to launch on February 1st and then hopefully switch to an MLM around March, April time. So since the company is not an MLM right now, they are offering people, if you refer people to the company, so if I referred someone to the company, then I would make 12% of their initial kit or any purchases they make within the first 30 days. And it's not a check that we're getting, it's going to be a credit towards inventory that we can use towards our inventory. So let's say I had someone sign a $1,000 contract. I would get 12% of that, and that 12% would be credited to my account to use towards inventory. She does have a plan in place. Some people were concerned with, oh my gosh, all these, because there is a lot of interest in the company now. There, even though they haven't officially launched, it's crazy. There's a lot of interest in this company right now. So she does have a plan in place. They are going to, she has like a certain number of reps that she is going to onboard. And when she feels like we have already reached that capacity, she is going to stop onboarding or halt onboarding. Build enough inventory to come in so that way all of the current reps have enough to not be fighting over inventory. And then once she feels that we're able to grow more, she will open onboard. Prices of clothing are going to be very comparable to like Agnes and Dora and Honey and Lace. It's not going to be quite as high as LuLaRoe. So sizing, let me talk about sizing. So sizing for the company is going to be pretty standard to going to a store and buying clothes from any store. She was very concerned with that because she did not like that LuLaRoe sometimes with their sizing, you could buy one shirt and then you could get a different shirt and they would be almost completely different in size. She didn't like that. So she is very, very concerned about quality control. She is going to keep track of that as best as she can. I mean, this is a new company. Like I said, it's still in startup phase. So she does plan on quality control and customer service. So if there is something wrong with an item, she will pull it. Or if there is a problem for something that we've already sold, we will immediately either credit you back or we will replace it for you if we have another similar item to replace it with. Sizing. I started sizing and then I changed the subject. Okay, sizing. Sizing is going to be small through 4XL. So small being 2 to 4, medium 6 to 8, large 10 to 12, extra large 14 to 16, 2XL 18 to 20, 3XL 22 to 24, and 4XL 26 to 28. Legging sizes. Leggings, remember I said they're pretty much the same as Agnes and Dora. Has the same band. We're not going to have the yoga band. Well, right now we're not going to have the yoga band. She is working on an active line, so that'll be fun. So I'm not sure what that's going to be like, but the regular leggings, those super soft leggings that we all love, they're going to be very similar to Agnes and Dora. Sizing, we called it a little bit different. It's going to be one size, 4 to 12. Curvy is going to be 14 to 20. Extra curvy is 22 to 26. We do have leggings in kid sizes. It's going to be small, medium, which is 3 to 6 years, and large, extra large, which is 7 to 10 years of age. I just wanted to jump on and say why I decided to sign with My Amelia James and that I'm super, super excited. And please remember, this is a startup company. It has not officially launched yet. Marketing campaign has not even went out yet, but there is so much interest in the company. A lot of people have signed. When I first signed, we were about 15 reps, and now we're probably up to about 25 reps, which I'm super excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to get my inventory. I can't wait to sell it. If anyone has any questions about My Amelia James or wants to go get more information on the kits that are available, I will be happy to supply you with that information. So I will post my email and down below, and I will also post my a Google Doc if you want more information. There's just like check boxes if you want more information. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my very first YouTube video. Have a great night.